Welcome to the show. Lights come on and left tonight. Sportcat shining, feeling right. Brenda's laughing by his side, turning chaos into pride. Headlines roll, but we don't fear. We find the light and bring it here. Sportcats Gazette, don't bunker tonight. We rise above with laughter and light. Through every storm, we find our way, smiling through the madness every day. Every day. Every day. Sportcats Gazette, hit play.
Sportcat Daily Gazette. Live across Australia on Dare Media Group radio stations. News, weather.
And somehow it all makes sense. Sort of. For more information, go to daremediagroup.com.au.
Hello, everybody, and welcome, everybody, boys and girls, children of all ages. I didn't hit the button. Hit the button.
The boss jock
That's me.
has entered the building.
Yeah. It's Monday. Well, no, it's Tuesday. Or you Wednesday.
listening to the Sportcat
Depending on
Show.
where you are. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Sportcat's Daily Gazette. I am live for the next 2 hours on Dare Talk Radio and overnight on ZQR. Thank you for tuning in. I want to request all my loyal fans and listeners, please look up at the top of your screen and make sure that you are in the Sportcat Show's channel if you're watching on YouTube. If not, I appreciate you viewing, but please go over to the show channel and click subscribe, help the show out, and then join the chat wherever you're at. We got Denise, my number one mod. Yes, please hit that like button, that thumbs up button, smash it, and subscribe while you're at it. Chris is here. We're glad to see you, Chris, as always. And let's see, Jumpsuit. Hello, Jumpsuit. Welcome. And of course, we have Brenda. So, hey,
Of
Brenda.
course,
How
of
was
course.
your weekend?
Lazy.
Well, that's a word for it. Okay, so
Listen, I got some well-needed rest.
well, good.
Yeah.
I took Mama Sportcat to the orthopedic surgeon yesterday.
How'd that
She's
go?
healing up nicely. She can take the soft cast off, except if she's going to be like going up and down stairs or somewhere where she could be fall risk. But they sent her to physical therapy. She was not a happy camper. So she is at physical therapy right now. I don't think she liked my description of it. I'm like, you're going to meet some lovely people and hate them.
Well, discourage her before she goes.
Oh, well, she was already nervous. I said, no, it's not, they're not going to do anything too crazy.
You're
Hand,
terrible.
wrist exercises, it's good. Butch, welcome, Butch. Glad to see you here. I hope you've got moved and settled in. Brenda's missed you. So, we got that going on. And if physical therapy goes well, I may jump ship and head back to the ATL. So, yay.
Maybe.
There you go. I'm not crossing my fingers just yet. Hello, Sage. Welcome to the show. Thanks. I really appreciate y'all. Make sure to look up there. You're in the YouTube shows channel and hit that subscribe button. So if all goes well, maybe by the weekend, I'll jump ship and go home. But I don't have to be home on a time limit until towards the end of the month because I think, did we announce this? We're taking the first week of May off. Did we announce that?
No, I don't even know anything about that. What's going on?
Oh, well, I'm going to the beach.
You're going
first
to the
week of May. Yeah.
That's
yeah,
right.
So there will be no shows. It'll be reruns on Dare Talk Radio. I'll have to get them queued up. But Mrs. Sportcat is kidnapping me and forcing me to go to the beach. So And she can't understand. I asked for something different this year for the beach trip. I want one of those little things you sit in the surf and you scoop the sand up and filter it. I want to see if I can find any gems, crystals, sea glass, sea creatures.
Someone's lost diamond ring.
Well, if I do, I'll cash it in and leave Mrs. Sportcat there. But no, so she's like, why do you want to do that? And I'm like, well, you never go in the water. And it gets boring being out there, dodging sharks by myself. I said, so I figure I'll sit in the surf. You can sit in the surf with me and we can play in the sand like kids and see if we find something. So,
she can always use you as a floaty device.
Well, every time I lay on the beach, they keep yelling, push him back, push him back. So I don't lay on the beach. So they're like, look, Orca has beached itself. And I have to fight them off trying to. They're like, we're trying to save you. No, shut up.
It'll do you some good to get out in the sun and,
Oh,
you're going to burn, though. You're too white.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'll probably, for a little while, I'll probably be without a shirt, but then I've got one of those long sleeve sun shirts. So after the skin cancer scares, I'm not gonna tempt fate any more than I have to. So.
My skin is different. I'm white, but if I go sit out in the sun, I get this deep red, and then by the next day, it's real tan. My mom used to call her my mom used to tell me all the time, "You're my little Mexican kid."
Yeah, that's great. Racist. You're alien. You're alien.
I'm not alien.
I have two colors, red and white. That's pretty much it. Butch, I am not going to go swimming in the Potomac. No. Those Potomac whitefish scared me out many years ago. So no. Inside joke, Potomac whitefish is used condoms that used to float in the Potomac River. So they're growing up in high school, those were the Potomac whitefish. So
ew, you guys thought those were jellyfish and they stuck to your legs when you got out, didn't you? Ew.
Denise, you get dark quick. Hey, send pics.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. We haven't had a vacation or anything since 24. Well, the end of 24. No, it was summer of 24. And then, everything that happened last year and then everything that's happened this year. They won't let me buy a condo in Florida and leave them all. I've tried several times. So
Greenland. I thought we're just going to skip it and go to Greenland.
I might go there during the winter. No, Greenland is ice. Iceland is green. So, yeah.
I wonder.
No.
I wonder if we could get good internet service out there. If we get our own little Starlink thing.
Well, they're upgrading Starlink. So, and Starlink's got some new competitors from was it Amazon, right? So
maybe.
I think it's Amazon. So, well, we may have to all use that soon because some countries are threatening to cut sea cables that will, kill us all. So we all just need to get along. There's our mascot back for the chat. Yeah, so we just need to get along and play well. But yeah, it's not working. Oh well, we'll see. We got lots to talk about today, but we got to get into stuff here, Brenda, because we got to test your knowledge to make sure that you are smarter than a first grader. So
I'm not.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what? Once you get my age, you just totally forget about everything you ever learned and you just move on.
Where did my chat go? Where is it? There it is. Okay. I was wondering where my chat went. All right. Well, if you're listening to us live on the East Coast, it is 1409 free military folks. Out in California, man, you've had Democrat governors drop out and congressmen resign. No, what's going on out there with California? 1109. Yeah, well, it wasn't him that's resigning. 1209 in Denver, where they're still seeing snow. That blows my mind. It's 80 here in the South and it's snowing in Denver.
Yeah, my daughter sent me a screenshot of their weather. She was like, look at this bipolar weather, Mom.
It is. It is.
Like, well, you moved.
Chris says, I just walked back into the room and I thought I heard you say they wouldn't let you buy a condom. I had to rewalk. That's condo. So I'm too old for those things. I don't need them. So
He's got slow sperm. It doesn't work anymore.
Well, no, most of the women I chase now are in nursing homes, so I don't worry about it.
Damn. Do they come with their own bed?
They do.
That's awesome.
Slightly used. Perth, 2:09 in the morning, 4:10 in the morning in Australia. It's already tomorrow for you guys and gals, so you made it through the day safely. If you went outside and looked up, there's only 10% of the moon left. We're headed towards a new moon. Do we know what the new moon is, Brenda?
If you told me, no, you never said what it was.
Well,
so what is it?
I don't know.
Oh, we don't know.
Today's lunar eclipse calendar. Next full moon. There we go. Next full moon. Yeah. When is the next full moon? January, February, what the hell, March? April 2nd. No, we're already in April. May 1st. May 1st is when we will have the new moon, and it's called the full flower moon. Why is it the full flower moon, you ask? Well, I don't know.
Because somebody's sitting around with crayons.
Everything's coming into bloom. All the flowers and vegetables and everything is blooming. So there you go. Have you ever had a moon plant, Brenda?
A moon plant?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't think I have.
Oh, you need to get one. They're really cool. They're kind of like morning glories, except their vines a little stronger. And they only grow at night, and they grow towards the moon, and then they bloom it.
They open, they bloom at night, and then in the morning they close again. I have some of that out in the grass. They keep cutting them though.
No, moonflowers are awesome. I love them. We have them every year. It's been a tradition since my grandmother. She used to have them.
I didn't know they had a name.
Well, I don't think the year we were rebuilding the house we did, but every year. You're right, Chris. They are. I've ran calls there. So, but get you a moonflower if you don't have one. So I was looking, and to update everybody, the moon is catching up. It's only 14 seconds late. I'm telling you, over the weekend they do time
smears. Sun? You mean the sun?
Yeah, the sun is only 14 seconds late. So can't blame it on the sun this week. So. All right, Brenda, here it is. Quizzes. I was thinking we did something like iconic pop culture villains.
Pop culture villains.
Yeah. It's good. It's got a picture of the witch there. I
guess we can try.
Okay, well, let's try it. All right, so if you're tuning in for a quick... Oh, by the way, hold on a minute. We got to do something here. I got to push a button. Where's my button? I got to make some announcements here, so hold on. I make sure I don't get sued.
The views, opinions, and satirical content expressed on Sportcat's Daily Gazette are those of the host, Glenn Sportcat Jackson, and do not reflect the views of any affiliated networks, sponsors, or platforms hosting the show. This show is intended for entertainment purposes only. Please note, satire and humor, all commentary, especially on news, sports, and entertainment, is presented in a satirical manner. Statements made on this show should not be taken as factual reporting or professional advice.
No. I'm not a scientist. So to update local politics, they're getting mean. They really do not like me in Union County because I am pushing for the first lady sheriff in Union County on the Republican ticket. They're claiming I'm taking votes away from the other Republican who is lax on crime. I mean, if you just take a look at his jail, there's people overdosing in his jail every day. They're setting fires. If you're sheriff, you should have your jail under control. And then the officers are wrecking their cruisers. He's got spies in there from the newspaper that are working with the Democrat the investigative reporter and Union County news leader are backing the Democrat in hiding, saying he's MAGA. He is not. He's going to turn Union County into a sanctuary place. He is not going to enforce the laws. And the one that's there now, if he's elected, he's just going to flip the management. The people are going to be bumped up a spot, and the sheriff will be the assistant. Because somebody sent me a copy of a memo that we have spell check, and if you're not very literate, I'm not, I'll be honest, I have to send things through spell check and AI all the time to check for puncture, grammar, but do not put a memo out to your people where, man, it was horrible writing. And then he said that the sheriff forced him to do it. What the hell does that mean? All right, well, there's my 2 minutes. I'm sure I'll get flamed and hated and whatever. So at Sportcat on X or Sportcat Show, gmail.com or speakpipe.com/Sportcat. Leave me a hateful voicemail. I'll play it. I ain't scared. And let's see. So I'm fat. I'm lazy. I'm trying to think. I'm ugly. Those were the first few things they started slaying. And then I heard, you ain't from around here. Well, you might want to check your Mason-Dixon line there, brother. I am. Let's see. What else? I don't know. They were wearing me out over the weekend, but I ain't scared. I ain't scared because you're afraid to put a female in power. That just shows how literate and backwards you are. So, and if you think that you're going to get any better, yeah, wait till the illegals start pouring into your sanctuary county. So have fun with that. So, all right, I'm done. I'm sure that'll be enough to get me in trouble. But
let's just piss everybody off today.
Well, I mean,
sounds like that sounds like a good time.
I just, sometimes I get accused of being all kinds of things, but sometimes it just really annoys me when people just are too stupid to look beyond a sex or a color or a race or whatever. Open your eyes. I mean, it's not everything is jaded. Not everything is, unfortunately, you're going to disagree, a conspiracy. It's just do your homework. And by the way, I am not telling anyone how to vote. Vote. That's as long as you vote. Exercise your right to vote. And if you do and your candidate doesn't win, well, hey, guess what your prize is? You got a right to bitch. So let's see. Victor says, no, lady, I'm already pissed off, so I got on YouTube for entertainment. Well, welcome, Victor. We're glad you came here. Are you pissed at Brenda? If so, I'll join you. So.
Suck my big toe.
All right. Well, he wants to be entertained, Brenda. So let's, don't be mad at Denise, Victor, if that's what you're saying. She's a great person. So Denise is great. Brenda, I don't know.
I'm a bitch. I'm a bitch.
Yeah, that is true. All right. This is 13 questions. I turned the timer off because, well, I don't like to stress you, Brenda. Superman's arch nemesis, Lex Luthor, is often portrayed with what physical feature? Bald head, large feet, different colored eyes, or missing teeth?
Bald head.
I believe you are correct. Yeah, Chris jumps in there, and he's been waiting to answer this one. So you ain't bald-headed, are you, Chris? That's right. In the comics, he had premature baldness that was accidentally caused by a young Superman, and that fuels his hate for the Man of Steel. I did not know
like
that.
Bald heads, man, especially when they're smooth. I just like to rub them.
Jesus Christ. I need to put salt rating on this show. Brenda. But there's nothing to grab onto, so be careful there. So,
well, I like long hair too, so I mean, either one, that's fine. I got it.
Maybe you just want him bald on top.
Gallagher.
Oh, God,
I can yank the sides and I can rub the top.
I loved Gallagher. Used as part of his villainous pseudonym, blah, blah, put too many didonyms in there. What character's real middle name is Marvolo? Used as part of his villainous pseudonym, what character's real middle name is Marvolo? Voldemort, Bane, Leatherface, or Darth Vader?
Oh,
I don't know that I remember. Do you remember Darth Vader's name? I don't remember.
I don't think that it's Voldemort. Or Darth Vader.
Well, I don't.
It's cool,
Marvolo.
Sage.
Chris says Marvolo. I'm going to have to agree with him because I have. I'm sorry, the Marvolo Man. But what is it? Voldemort? Voldemort, Leatherface,
Voldemort?
Bane, or Darth Vader?
Now,
I don't
Denise
know
says
the answer to
Voldemort, but I've never heard him called that. But Denise says Voldemort.
Okay, well, we'll let the chat go. I have no clue on this one, so we'll go with Denise. She seems to always be right, and she is. It's a Harry Potter arch villain. Tom Marvolo Riddle rearranges the letters of his name to create I am Lord Voldemort. It's the Spanish translation. His name was changed to Tom Sorvolo Riddle to facilitate Soy Lord Voldemort. Okay.
See, if they would have said Tom Riddle, I would have known exactly who it was. But you know,
All right.
I've never
Here we
heard
go.
that other one.
I gotta say I don't. I have watched the Harry Potter films, but I'm not a huge. I don't know a lot about them. So, what villain's on-screen costume was inspired by samurai helmets in World War II era gas masks? Darth Vader, Sauron, Freddy Krueger, or Thanos? I'm pretty sure it's not
You mean
Darth
Thanos?
Vader. Yeah, him too. Thanos, yes.
Well, I don't
Thanos.
know. I'm trying to think. I don't think any of them were that kind of a thing except for Darth Vader.
Well, Freddy Krueger didn't have a gas mask.
No.
Neither did Thanos. So it's either Sauron or Darth Vader.
It's got to
Denise
be
says
Darth Vader. Okay, well, see,
That's what
it's
Denise
got to
says.
be
Well,
him. It's got to be
all
him.
right, we'll go with it. And once again, she is right. Star Wars creator George Lucas was greatly influenced by fellow director Akira Kurosawa in Japanese culture. The Jedi follows a code of conduct similar to a samurai, and their lightsabers mimic fighting with katana blades. There you go. I did not know that. See, you come here, you learn something. You get educated and entertained. When DC Comics let a call-in poll decide the ending of a cliffhanger, what villain killed Batman's sidekick Robin? Bane, Doomsday, Venom, or the Joker? Ooh.
Oh.
Well, let's see. Doomsday is Superman, so I don't think it was him. Venom is Marvel, so I don't think it was them. So that leaves it to Bane and the Joker in my book. And since the Joker is always the most evil one, I would guess him.
Yeah, because, well, he was in that. He was with the Batman stuff, so yeah.
Well, Bane was too. I'm
Yeah,
but I don't think he. I don't think Bane was a killer, but the Joker.
Which says Catwoman. That is not an option.
Well, I mean, she can come over here and lick me. Denise says it's the Joker, and I agree. For some reason, I remember reading that, but in comic books, much like some other type of TV shows, characters come back to life occasionally. But I think it was the Joker. So, Denise, you are correct. DC Comics set up 1 through 900 numbers in their poll, one for fans to vote for the Joker to murder Jason Todd, which was the second Robin, and one for fans to vote for the sidekick to survive. Robin's fate was sealed by 72 votes. As happens frequently in comic books, he was eventually brought back to life. So Catwoman gave him an STD. Oh my God. The mask worn by Scream villain Ghostface was used because it resembles art by what painter? Salvador Dali, Edvard Munch, Vincent van Gogh, or Leonardo da Vinci. The mask worn in Scream Ghostface was inspired or resembles art by which painter?
Leonardo da Vinci.
Is it Da Vinci? Okay. I don't know. Salvador Dali,
think.
Edvard Munch, Vincent van Gogh.
I'm probably going to be wrong, but I would say Leonardo da Vinci.
I don't know. I might lean towards Van Gogh, but I don't know the answer to that. So we'll let the chat kick in here, see if they have an answer. And if not, Denise says she thinks it was Munch. She thinks it was Edvard Munch. I'm not familiar with his work. So we have a much heated debate here. Do I choose Munch or do I go with Brenda in Da Vinci? And Chris is Van Gogh.
Van Gogh was his guess.
Well, Van Gogh was mine too. So, all right. Well, we ought to go with Salvador.
I know, right?
We'll go with Munch because Denise has been on a roll. How about that?
Okay.
She's wrong. She loses the privilege, but she is right.
Oh, wow.
While scouting locations to film Scream, the crew found a Halloween mask that they thought resembled Edvard Munch classic painting, The Scream. After some attempts to create their own variation on it, the production team decided to just go with the one that they had found.
See, I don't know much about art and paintings like that. I just picked Leonardo da Vinci because that's a name I know.
I like his name.
I just like his name.
In a popular novel, Arthur Gregory Maguire gave what classic villain the name Elphaba, I guess. In a popular novel, author, good Lord, Gregory Maguire gave what classic villain the name Elphaba? Dr. Doom, Wicked Witch of the West, Leatherface, or Predator?
I think that's Dr.
Chris says, I'm apologizing for questioning Denise's knowledge. He apologizes in advance for anybody he hurt.
That's right. Shame on you, Chris.
Denise says, Wicked Witch of the West. I'm going with it because I have no damn clue. And she is correct. I'm firing you and bringing Denise in here. Maguire's Wicked gave the name Elphaba to the villain of The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. The name came from the initials of the original Oz author. Wow. Did anybody hear that audio? It just went weird. L. Frank Baum. Okay.
See, I never heard that. I'm going to have to go back and watch Wizard of Oz now.
There you go. According to the actor who played him, who was played as combination of Katharine Hepburn, Truman Capote, and Hal from 2001, A Space Odyssey. According to the actor who played him, who was played as a combination of Katharine Hepburn, Truman Capote, and Hal from 2001, A Space Odyssey. Anton Chigurh, the Terminator, Hannibal Lecter, or Agent Smith. Well,
I guess this is Terminator.
I'm probably going to go with Chigurh or Chigurh because
what is that?
I don't know. Anton Chigurh. The Terminator, Hannibal, or Agent Smith. Denise says, Chris, I have no life. Anton Chigurh. Waiting on me to screw up. The Terminator, Hannibal Lecter, or Agent Smith. According to the actor who played him, who was played as a combination of
Maybe it
Katharine
was
Hepburn,
Hannibal.
Truman,
Maybe it was
Capote,
Hannibal Lecter.
and Hal from 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Maybe
All
it was Hannibal
right,
Lecter.
Chris, this is your moment to shine. Denise is stumped. Brenda is stumped. The whole show rides upon you answering this, Chris.
Hannibal Lecter.
Anyone in the chat, jump in there. I see there's several of you there. Come on, don't be scared. We won't bite.
Take a guess. I'm guessing Hannibal Lecter.
All right, Brenda's going with Hannibal Lecter, and
Chris is going
she
with
is
Lecter.
right. For the role of Hannibal the Cannibal in Silence of the Lambs, Anthony Hopkins said he drew on the personalities of Hepburn and Capote, and as well as the cold, calculating artificial intelligence from 2001. Wow. All right. Well, Chris, you and Brenda were right, so I forgive you. So, all right. Let's see here. We're almost halfway there. A Captain Kirk Halloween mask printed white was the original face covering for what horror villain? Jigsaw, Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees, or Freddy Krueger? Now, you should know this one, Brenda. A Captain Kirk Halloween mask painted white was the original face covering for what horror villain? Jigsaw, Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees, or Freddy Krueger?
It was Jason. Michael? I thought it was Jason.
I don't know.
Well, yeah, because Jason and Michael are the only ones that wear masks. You know what? It is Michael Myers.
Okay. You just said that because you want to go along with the chat. Because
No. I was thinking about it. I seen an episode one day, and somebody, I think it was on Saturday, that Saturday Night Live thing, and somebody put that on, and he walked in, and someone else called him Captain Kirk. I bet you it is Michael Myers.
Well, it is Michael Myers because of Halloween's tight budget. Director John Carpenter said he had to repurpose a mask from a local costume shop rather than make a new one. His choices were a clown and Star Trek's Captain Kirk. He went with the latter. I learned something right there. All right, Chris, here we go. Which Rocky opponent callously says if he dies, he dies? Ivan Drago, Apollo Creed, Tommy Gunn, or Clubberline?
Ooh, I think that was
Drago.
Who?
I think it was Ivan Drago. Yeah, that's who I think.
Yeah,
but
Drago.
I don't think Apollo was
the Russian.
Calculating.
Because the Russian had no emotion.
No,
and
well,
that
he was
just
Russian.
sounds like something you would say.
Yeah, I think you're right. I believe that was a quote. If he dies, he dies.
Yeah.
See, if I had a producer, they would have sound effects queued up for this. Denise agrees. She says it's Ivan as well. All right, let's see if it was Ivan.
So does Chris. Look at that.
Oh, after a brutal match in Rocky IV that leaves his friend and trainer. Hey, we're trying to do a radio show here, Brenda. Do you mind?
Sorry.
No, we get. We're trying to do a production here. We don't have time for your stupidness.
It's my doctor. Hang on.
Your doctor is not allowed to call. Ivan Drago, after a brutal match in Rocky IV that leaves Rocky's friend and trainer, Apollo Creed, in a fatal condition, Soviet powerhouse Ivan Drago shows little regard or remorse. There we go. All right. What villain's red and green sweater was chosen specifically because its clashing colors are hard to look at? Hans Gruber, Agent Smith, Norman Bates, or Freddy Krueger? What villain's red and green sweaters was chosen specifically because its clashing colors are hard to look at? Hans Gruber, Agent Smith, Norman Bates, or Freddy Krueger? I believe you're correct, Denise. Why would I second guess Denise? Denise says she believes it's Freddy Krueger, and so does Sage, and so does Chris. All right, so the chat says Krueger, and they are correct. A Nightmare on Elm Street director Wes Craven read that red and green were two colors of the hardest colors to process visually when next to each other, and used that factoid to pick Freddy's striped sweater. Interesting. All right, next question. Its sewer-dwelling Pennywise, the dancing clown, was inspired by what children's story? Jack and the Beanstalk, The Three Billy Goats Gruff, Puss in Boots, or Cinderella?
Will you read it again?
Its sewer-dwelling Pennywise, the dancing clown, was inspired by what children's story? Jack and the Beanstalk, Three Billy Goats Gruff, Puss in Boots, or Cinderella? And Chris, Freddie looks like he had a box of crayons melted on him.
That's supposed to be his face that melted. That's a rough question. You would think I would know that, but I wouldn't put. Well, let's see. What do we got? Jack and the Beanstalk. No.
Pennywise. Was it? Denise says it was three Billy Goats Gruff.
Yes.
Jack and the Beanstalk, Puss in the Boots, or Cinderella. So
the Three Billy Goats Gruff. Yes.
Okay. That's interesting. I never knew that. Author Stephen King was inspired by the troll lurking under the bridge. And Three Billy Goats Gruff when creating Pennywise, who dwells underfoot in the sewer until it's time to feed.
I got some bad news after the show. We have to talk backstage.
Okay. All right. Which villain tells Marty McFly, why don't you make like a tree and get out of here? Ooh, I remember that quote. Which villain tells Marty McFly, why don't you make like a tree and get out of here? Johnny Lawrence, Ed Rudy, Biff Tannen, or Tom Iceman Kaczynski?
Ooh, pick me. Pick me. It's Biff. Pick me.
You think it's Biff?
It's Biff.
All right. You think it's Biff. See if anybody in the chat disagrees. I think you're correct on this one. So I believe you are. So, all right, we'll go with Biff. Nobody in the chat disagrees with you. And actor Tom Wilson played the time-traveling bully Biff Tannen in Back to the Future movie series. He improvised the tree line and helped popularize the term butthead.
Oh, my God.
All right. Born on one of Saturn's moons in the comic books, Marvel arch-villain Thanos has what nickname? The Vile Oberon, the Crazed Promethean, the Mad Titan, or the Foul Atlantean? Ooh. What do you think, Brenda?
Oh. What was the first answer?
The Vile Oberon, the Crazed Promethean, the Mad Titan, or the Foul Atlantean? And the chat is saying
considered the Titan. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
That's what the chat says, and they are correct. Considering the vastness of space, Thanos comic book's birthplace, the Saturnian moon, Titan is relatively close to Earth. For Marvel's cinematic universe, the Mad Titan's home is a fictional planet in a different solar system, though it retains the name. All right. We did it 13 out of 13.
Woohoo!
How about that? So
that's pretty good.
Yeah, that was very good. That's good for us. So we
makes us feel smarter than a 5-year-old.
We're usually like at 500. So let's see here. What's over here? Take quizzes. Explore by topic. Oh man, we got a lot of choices here, but explore by grade. No, we're done with that. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? Computer? No. Personality again? Movie, sports, entertainment, technology, celebrity. Any of those sound intriguing? Or go back to television? Or
you said movies.
Yes,
sports.
Eddie George was a Mad Titan. I'm sorry. What did you say, Brenda?
I guess We could do movies.
Okay, click on movies and see what comes next. Movie quizzes. Jurassic Park, Saving Private Ryan, The Dark Knight, The Godfather, The Lion King, or Titanic.
Oh, the only ones I seen was the first one, Jurassic Park, and The Lion King. I didn't watch the others, so I don't know. Pick you one.
All right, we'll go with Jurassic Park. We're going with Brenda's choice here, so the chat will have to save you if you screw this one up. Jurassic Park is one of the most nostalgic movies of all time. The movie was responsible for renewed interest in paleontology.
Paleontology.
Yeah, that's it. A widely beloved movie. The CGI in this movie still holds today. The following quiz is: what is the actor's name who plays John Hammond? Sir Richard Attenborough, Sir Cheech Marin, Sir David Buckland, or John Wayne?
I think it was the first one.
I think it was Sir Richard Attenborough.
Oh God, it was either him or David.
Well,
what is that?
What? I clicked it and it comes up to this. What? Maybe we were going back. Okay, I don't know here. Hold on. Hold on.
I'm
All right.
so confused.
I don't know. I guess maybe that was one of the choices was him. What does John Hammond say when they first see the dinosaurs in the park? Hey boys, this be my crib. Welcome to Jurassic Park. Money, money, money. A lot of dino crap.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Welcome to Jurassic Park. All right, you got that one right.
This is my crib. Oh my God.
Are represented on the logo for the first movie. T-Rex, horsey, raptor, or a fat lady?
T-Rex.
T-Rex.
But a fat lady would have been funny.
Oh, that's correct. T-Rex represented on the first logo. All right. What is the kid's name in the first movie? Doofus and Weenie, Lex and Tim, Barry and Cherry, John and Alan. Doofus and Weenie.
It's Lex.
Our nicknames growing up.
It's Lex and Tim, but they should have named him Doofus.
That's right. Lex and Tim are the name of the two children who visit with their grandfather. Oh, Lord. Chris likes just Doofus and Weenie. Name the paleontologist who is played by Sam Neill, Alan Grant, Tim Baker, John Rolex, or Oprah Winfrey.
God.
Name the paleontologist who is played by Sam Neill, Alan Grant, Tim Baker, John Rolex, or Oprah Winfrey.
I think it's Alan Grant, but Oprah Winfrey sounds good.
That's right. He played the character of Alan Grant. He's a paleontologist who invented the park. How many children were there in Jurassic Park number 1? 1, 3, 2, 54,000 and a half. That's an odd number.
That's a lot of kids.
That's a lot. Yeah. I'll say they have to pay a lot of royalties for that. 2 is the correct answer. So. What is the actor's name who played John Hammond? Didn't we just ask this? Sir Richard Attenborough, Sir David Buckland, Sir Cheech Martin, or John Wayne? Didn't we?
I think it was the first one. I thought we did answer that one.
Well, it is correct.
Yeah.
All right. What year was Jurassic Park made? 1990, 93, 91, or 1989?
Ooh.
Sir Doofus Weenie.
Sir Doofus Weenie.
That's my new nickname. That's what they'll call me on the Facebook. They'll call me a Doofus Weenie.
You know, I want to say that it was probably in the early 90s. So what do we have? 90 what?
91, 90, 91, 93, Or
Maybe
89.
91.
91 is your guess.
Yeah.
Oh, and you are
Oh.
wrong.
What was it?
It's 1993. So,
Oh, doggone it. I was close.
You
I knew it
failed.
was in the early
Right.
90s.
in which year was the landmark film Jurassic Park released? 1993. That's what we just said. Okay.
Yeah.
What is the first dinosaur seen in the movie Jurassic Park the First? A raptor, a T-Rex, Mustachosaurus, or Rasputia? I just like saying some of this. What is the first dinosaur seen in the original Jurassic Park? Raptor, T-Rex, Mustacha. Oh shit! I did it right the first half. Mustachosaurus or Rasputia?
It was that one that it's flared out. So I think it was, what do they call that?
I don't know.
I think it was the third one.
Mustachosaurus? All right. No, it was a raptor. So
There was what? Was it
was
really?
a
I
raptor.
thought,
That's what it says.
did the guy in the
I don't know.
Jeep encountered that one that spit on him? I don't remember the raptor coming before that.
No, okay. I don't even know if that was a question. So, all right, number 11. I think what kind of SUV was used as the tour vehicle in Jurassic Park? Number 1, a Chevy Tahoe, a Ford Explorer, Ford Expedition, or a Jeep Wrangler?
I want to think it was a Jeep Wrangler.
As a tour vehicle? I
Oh,
was thinking the tour vehicle was like the Fords, but I don't like. It's
What
probably
was-
the Expedition, but the
what was the
Tahoe is
Ford?
pretty big too. Chevy Tahoe, Ford Explorer, Ford Expedition, or Jeep Wrangler.
maybe a Chevy Tahoe.
And Butch and I agree. We think it's the Expedition.
Do you?
And,
I
yeah,
don't
that's
know.
what
I didn't pay attention to what
me
kind
and
of
Butch are ignoring.
it was.
Oh, and we should have went with Brenda. It was a Ford Explorer.
Nanny, nanny, nanny.
Shut up. All right. Which of the main characters ever had a mustache throughout the whole Jurassic Park movie? Number 1. Did any of the main characters ever have a mustache throughout the entire Jurassic Park number 1 movie? Yes, no, what the fuck kind of question is this? R, B, and C.
What the fuck kind of question is this? Oh my
All
God,
right.
I love it.
Nope, it is no.
That was good.
I don't even know why I did that one. All right, well, we got back to 500, so there we go.
We still got a certificate though.
I still got a certificate. I might be able to
That
run for
last
sure.
one was awesome. What the fuck
Yeah,
kind of
I
question
know.
is this?
Yeah.
That was good.
All right, let's get on with some things here.
Yeah, we got some crap to cover.
Yeah, we do. People hate Brenda, and I love it.
Let's-
All right.
Shut up.
This day, April 14th, how much does pirate corn cost? How much does pirate corn cost?
Oh, this guy's
You know it's going to be a
fired.
stupid question. So,
This guy is fired. How much does it cost, huh?
yes. How much does pirate corn cost? A buccaneer.
A buccaneer. Oh, look, Chris got it.
He did. Chris,
Doggone
I'm proud of you.
Chris.
I'm proud of you, Chris. I was thinking, but I just didn't put it together. All right.
And
Quote
still,
of
I
the
go
day.
back to the what kind of fucking question is this?
Quote of the day from Anatole France. Stupidity is far more dangerous than evil, for evil takes a break from time to time. Stupidity does not. Did this guy vote for Trump? I'm just curious. So,
I don't know, but I think he was on the streets of Portland.
holidays today. Feast day of Saint Justin. Okay. It's he's the patron saint of philosophers. Most of his works are lost. Two apologies and a dialogue did survive. The first apology, his first, most well known, defends the morality of the Christian life and provides various ethical and philosophical arguments to convince the Roman Emperor Antonius to abandon the persecution of the church. Interesting.
The philosophers had a saint, and you can't even get a day.
Yep, I can't get a damn day. This day in 1965, right around the corner from home, Stone Mountain Park in Georgia is opened. On the 100th anniversary, U.S. President Abraham Lincoln's assassination. It depicts 3 Confederate figures: Jefferson Davis, Robert E. Lee, and Stonewall Jackson, riding their favorite horses, Blackjack, Traveler, and Little Sorrel. It is the largest bas relief in the world. That means it was carved into the side of the mountain. Began in 1914 by the Daughters of the Confederacy. They hired a guy who went in to build Mount Rushmore. So there you go. And a lot of people feel that it's due more to the KKK, because there's a lot of stories out there about on top of Stone Mountain, they used to light crosses so that Atlanta could see them. I don't know if that's true historically, but I can tell you the park, it is beautiful. I know there's a lot of people in Atlanta who want to blow the face of it off, but I think it's beautiful. It represents art. So it doesn't matter if you don't like the art. If you don't like the art, don't look at the art. So Chris said he'd never heard of Stone Mountain, Georgia, until Jake the Snake Roberts said he was from there. Yep. Yeah, Stone Mountain. And I'll tell you, if you go at night during the summertime, and they've had to change it because of culture some, but they do a laser show on the side of the mountain, man. And they used to play, gosh, what is the name of the old Southern song? And at the end of it, the 3 generals would ride off the side of the mountain. And it was so moving because it literally looks like they ride off the mountain. It's cool. If you've never been to Stone Mountain and you can't go to Mount Rushmore, check out Stone Mountain in Georgia. It'll cost you like $20 to get in. You can fish, you can camp. There's a hotel in there. I think there's a golf course. There's things for kids to do. So yeah, go check it out and take the train ride. I was almost the conductor of the train. I almost took the job driving the train one year.
Nice.
It's a true story. I almost took the job another year driving the tram. They used to give preferential treatment to firemen that want to work there. And I had been offered the tram driver and I turned it down. And then they offered me the train driver another summer. And I was like, ooh, should I? But I turned it down eventually. So
I could see you around with one of those funny hats on your head.
Well, it just goes around
driving
the
a train.
It just goes around the mountain and it gets rated. At least one says it's going through the mountains or around the mountain. It gets looted by guys on horses. And so, yeah, but it was fun. It is fun. If you've never done it, take the kids. It'll be fun. Get past all the stereotypical bullshit and go have a day in the park. If nothing else, it's a good day in the park. And if you're a fisherman, there are some killer bass in that pond.
Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh.
I know a hot spot there fishing. Holy cow. You can go there and toss a can out and reel it in and you'll have something. It's this good. Yeah, there's not many people fish it. And we used to go up there and fish it. Yeah.
Mud on
they get an old covered bridge. That's awesome. This day in 1965, Richard Hickok and Perry Smith were hanged for the 1959 murders of the Clutter family in Kansas. They were the basis for the Truman Capote book in the 1967 In Cold Blood. I don't remember that. Well, I mean, I was what? I wasn't even born. So there you go. The first commercial magnetic videotape recorder by Ampex. This day in 1956. It only costs $45,000, and it could just do an hour-long reel of tapes. That costs $300. All right, it went into use later in the year. They received the 1957 Emmy Award for their device. Dixie, there you go. That's what they played. This day in 1940, Radio Corporation of America Laboratory publicly demonstrates the electron microscope. It was the first to have a magnification of 100,000 diameters. It's used transmission electron microscopy technology. A standard optical microscope uses a lens to focus light on the object, but is limited by the wavelength of the light. This gives it a maximum of only 1 to 2,000 times. Okay. But by using the other, they can get in much larger. Wow. And if you can see that, that's a image of an ant. Wow.
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 Good God. It looks so much bigger.
I know. That's what she said. Chris says I need an hour-long reel of tape whenever I buy something at CVS. This day in 1935, Black Sunday dust storm. One of the worst dust storms ever in the U.S. It was the most severe in Oklahoma and Texas. It's a period of severe dust storms in the 30s. Damaged the agriculture in the American and Canadian prairies. So it was brought on by severe drought in a failure to apply dry land farming methods to prevent soil erosion. Wow. Have you ever been in a dust storm, Brenda?
Yes. I lived in Arizona. We used to get them all the time.
I was in a sandstorm in Cutter. I think it was Cutter, but they were weird. This day in 1932, the first atom was split by a particle accelerator. British physicists John Cockcroft and Ernest Walton used a particle accelerator to bombard lithium to produce alpha particles. They confirmed and announced their results 2 weeks later, the first split of the nucleus in a fully controlled manner. They were working under the direction of Ernest Rutherford, who in 1917 became the first person to split the atom. Okay. You don't need to be splitting no atoms. World War I flying ace. This day, in 1918, Douglas Campbell downs his first German aircraft. He downed his fifth on May 31st, making him the first American flying in an American unit to achieve the status of ace. Chris says John Cockcroft has always been his favorite physicist. Okay. This day in 1912 at 11:37 p.m., the unsinkable ship, the RMS Titanic, strikes an iceberg in the North Atlantic while on her maiden voyage from Southampton to New York City. She sank at 2:20 a.m., killing 1,517 of the 2,238 people aboard. Musabi Hosanna, the only Japanese passenger, survived, but was ostracized for the rest of his life in Japan as dishonorable and coward for not going down with the ship.
I remember that. I did a show on the Titanic, and that was one of the things that we covered, how his country treated him.
But was he an employee or just a passenger?
I think he was just a passenger, yes.
And he didn't. Well, that's silly. The first U.S. president to throw out the opening ball of a baseball. This day in 1910, William Howard Taft starts a long-lasting tradition of U.S. presidents throwing out the opening ball of baseball season. Now, why did Trump not do that and throw a golden ball out? So
probably would have hit somebody in the head with it.
1894, the first commercial motion picture house, a kinetoscope parlor, opens on Broadway in New York City, showing films featuring famous celebrities of the time. Each one showed a different film and could only be viewed by a single person. And they paid 25 cents to see 5 films or 50 cents to watch all 10. Okay. This day in 1865, U.S. President Abraham Lincoln is shot and mortally wounded in Ford's Theater by John Wilkes Booth. The first casualty of the Civil War, this day in 1861, a Union soldier is killed by gun explosion while they were attempting to fire a 100-gun salute to the flag before surrendering Fort Sumter. Daniel Ho was loading the 47th round when the spark caused the gun to explode, killing him instantly. It was then cut short after 50 rounds. Another soldier died 5 days later of his wounds. There has been no other soldier on either side killed in the battle at that time. Wow. Webster's Dictionary, 1828. Noah Webster, an American dictionary of the English language, is published in 1828. We only had 70,000 words back then, and you had to pay $20 to get it. All right. I don't know if I know 70,000 words. U.S. attacks Libya. This day in 1986, the U.S. attempts to assassinate Muammar Gaddafi, blaming him for the bombing of the West Berlin disco.
West Berlin
Killing
disco.
his infant daughter in the attack. In 2001, a German woman was convicted of placing the bomb. She was aided by her Palestinian husband, another Palestinian, and a Libyan who worked at the embassy. So he was taking the fall for nothing. Oh.
Can I ask what they had an infant at a disco for?
No, he wasn't. No. When they tried to assassinate him, Muammar Gaddafi, for the bombing of the West Berlin disco, it didn't kill him. It only killed his infant daughter.
Okay. I got you.
Yeah.
I thought
So
somebody
we
said something about the
killed our
infant
first
in the
kid.
disco.
Yeah. So
That's terrible.
easing of the trade embargo with China. This day in 1971, President Richard Nixon. So it had been in effect for 20 years. How's it going right now? Not so good. The Pan American Union is established in 1890. Yeah, we tore that shit up. So Trump did, I'm sure. The Whig Party is formed in 1834. All right. That was in opposition to U.S. President Andrew Jackson. I don't know why. See, they didn't like my family back then. The first U.S. Abolition Society. Well, you stay in 1775. The Society for the Relief of Free Negroes Unlawfully Held in Bondage is founded in Philadelphia. Birthdays today. Here we go. Pete Rose. Peter Edward Rose Sr., known as Charlie Hustle. He played from 63 to 86, and then he was banned.
I remember him.
Yeah, he was. I enjoyed watching him growing up, but then they caught him, and well, you know what happens then. So I think he was later inducted into the Hall of Fame after he passed away. So yeah. I think
That's shoddy.
He should have. Well, they didn't put him in there because they said he bet as a manager on his own games, which
that's right.
was never proven. But it was, he did have a gambling problem. So, but he was banned from baseball in the Hall of Fame.
Dude, they came out with lottery tickets. Go get scratch offs. They're harmless.
Loretta Lynn was born this day in 1935, an American country music singer. Rod Steiger, he was an actor from In the Heat of the Night, born in 1925. The Miracle Worker, Anne Sullivan. She's an American educator, born this day in 1866. Anthony Michael Hall, well, you might know him as an actor from 16 Candles, born in 1968. John Shea from Baby M, an actor, 1949. I don't remember that. Richie Blackmore, well, he was born in 1945, British guitarist with Deep Purple. So Smoke on the Water. So There you go. That is one of the most iconic intros to a song. Julie Christie, 1940. She is in Dr. Zhivago, and she was a British award-winning actress. Gloria Randall Scott, 1938. She was an American children's leader and was the first black president of the Girl Scouts of the USA. She'd probably be ashamed of what they're doing right now. Bradford Dillman, you know him as an actor from Falcon Crest, born in 1930. Sir John Gielgud, I probably pronounced that wrong. He played Shakespearean roles, and he did more TV and he did radio and television dramas between 29 and 1994. But he was arrested and fined for homosexuality, so they banned him from movies and film. 1904 is when he was born.
This guy with the smooth head.
Piotr Stolopin. I don't know. He was a Russian guy. He was born in the state in 1862. Catherine Eddowes. You might know him as an English crime victim. And you should know this. She was the fourth victim of Jack the Ripper in 1842 is when she was born. Did they ever solve that? They never solved that, did they?
I mean, they came up with a couple of names, but nothing was for sure.
Thank you, Chris. Peter Stolopin. All right. Well, I got the first name, Peter Stolopin. He was born in 1862.
Stole a pin. He stole a pin.
Stolopin. He was assassinated, so there you go. Christian Huygens, Dutch scientist, proved the telescope lens allowed us to discover Saturn's rings in 1629.
That's what that is. You know what I thought those were? I thought those were like old-time artificial limbs.
Yeah, it's a pendulum clock. That's all that is. He also built the first pendulum clock.
That one in the middle looks kind of like my first prosthetic leg. Did you ever have a cuckoo clock? Those damn things. My grandmother had one.
Jesus Christ. Philip III. He was born in 1578, the King of Spain. There you go. All right, let's see. We're about on time today. Let's see, we covered that. Yeah, we talked about that. Yeah, that's good. We don't need to go over that. Thanks. What is today? It's National Ex-Spouse Day. Well, Brenda, you should have like 50 of those. Air Force Reserve birthday. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. It's America's Day. We need another day. Cambodian New Year. Children with Alopecia Day. Dreams of a Reason Feast. International Be Kind to Lawyers Day. They make too much money. International Moment of Laughter Day. Martyrdom of Imam Sadiq Day. National Dolphin Day. National Donate a Book Day. If you want to donate a book, buy one of my books from the not my book, but buy one of the books from my show and send it to me. There you go. National Gardening Day. National Look at the Sky Day, National Pecan Day, Pan American Day, Pathologist Assistance Day, Perfume Day, Rain Day, Reach as High as You Can Day, Tamil New Year, I'm not even trying that one, and World Chagas Disease Day. Brenda, don't get Chagas. It's bad.
Yeah. I like the whole Dolphin Day. I think I need to go speak to a dolphin.
Okay, well, take all 10 of your ex-spouses when you go. So.
I don't have 10 ex-spouses. Are you kidding? If I did and they acted anything like the 3 that I have, I'd have buried them.
It's National Grits Day. Hear that, Butch? Hear that? She's dangerous. It's National Grits Day. Butch said he could tame you.
Shit. There has been many that have tried and none can succeed. I will tell you
Butch said he could rein you in.
Now, Steve, on the other hand, because I would spend so much time quivering in the corner, that one may have a chance.
It's Puffin Day, and for some reason that picture terrifies the living hell right out of me.
What is that?
It's a puffin. It's Puffin Day. It's a seabird. For some reason, that picture just terrifies
It's a bird.
me. Yeah, it's a bird. I've seen them in the zoo, but that
You're
picture
scared
just
of kangaroos and puffin
yeah,
fish.
that is a
or
very good
birds,
photo
huh?
of the puffin. It was some bad lighting.
Damn thing looks like a fish to me. I don't know.
Chris said, National Look Up at the Sky Day is
Yeah.
followed tomorrow by National Wipe the Bird Shit from Your Eyes Day. There you go.
Absolutely, Chris.
It's
My
the
shirt
104th
says
day
that.
of 2026, the 26th day of spring. So we talked about all that. Tiger Woods, and we can't talk about him anymore because he's in trouble again. Today's quote: the immediate future is going to be tragic for all of us unless we find a way of making the vast educational resources for this country serve the true purpose of education, truth, and justice. Well, and we elected Trump. So there you
You
go.
know, I can say this about Tiger Woods, though. He sure didn't age well. Not at all.
Well, it's
I'm
because he has a
sorry.
drug and alcohol problem.
He looks like Spiegel. I'm
Did you
sorry.
feel any of the
I'm
earthquakes?
so
Brendan?
sorry.
Did you feel the earthquakes last night? Nevada has been having a lot of earthquakes.
They sure
Ironically
did
enough,
shake.
out there where Area 51 is, and we're supposed to release the alien files today. Coincidence? I don't know. I don't know.
That damn ground's shaking. What's coming up?
The UN
Let's see.
says it's time for Lebanon and Israel to work together. Yeah, well, that's not going to happen. And they also say there needs to be a complete separation between Lebanon and Israel. I'm sorry, in Iran, and the Israel envoy says. So they just don't like each other over there. So 399 troops have been wounded in the Iran war. Wow, that's the first time I've seen that stat. That came out at 145. 399 U.S. troops have been wounded in the Iran war so far.
They actually gave a number and didn't
Yes,
say
it
right
is.
about
It could
or
be
almost.
about
or
10 or it could be 1,000.
Close?
So no. So 399. 6 serious. So, but they're not providing any further details. So, yeah.
Of course.
Says 354 have been returned to duty since the war began from those injured. All right.
Oh.
Well, I'm glad that that they could go back to work. They probably didn't want to, but I don't know. They might have.
No, yeah, they might have been like, here, I'm going out there. I'm pissed off now.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Kick
when
somebody's
you
ass.
sign up for it, you know what could happen. So
Yes.
let's see. See, I'm just scanning through here. The U.S. Treasury Secretary says China is not going to be able to get their oil. Well,
Oh,
okay.
whoops.
Italy suspends military partnership with Israel. So, yeah, a lot of people are starting to split from Israel. So, yeah, probably a little too late for that. I should have rode that ship earlier or jumped off that ship earlier. I don't know. So, Straits of Hormuz, well, it's open, it's closed. It's open, it's closed. We don't know. Some people say they're letting ships through. Others say it's a total blockade. So what we need to know is that this is probably going to be what sparks the next World War. So, yeah, because Israel's on one side and then we're on the other. So, and China says you're going to let us through. So.
There is
We'll
no
see.
better way to do a reset than a war, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. The U.S. says for the first time in 24 hours, no ships have passed through the blockade. Iran says at least 4 have. So there you go. Who do you believe?
God, they can't even get their shit together. I'm telling
Trump
you.
says
They
in
just
the
send
next
a
few
monkey.
days, we're going to get back together and start talking. Us
Yeah.
and Iran. So
Send
do
a
you-
monkey.
I read somewhere that the reason Trump keeps sending Vance is because he doesn't like him and he wants him to fail. What do you think? I don't know. I don't know. I haven't really
I don't, with as
Weighed in on that.
egotistic as he is, there is no way he's going to let somebody go over there that's going to fail. He's going to be like, nope, get out of the way, I'll do it.
But that's his number 2 guy, and he doesn't like him, supposedly. I don't know.
His number 2 guy, I got videos of his number 2 guy didn't like him at all.
Well, that was before they hugged and made up, before he picked him for VP. So, I mean, let's be honest. The one election is very questionable that it was stolen. I could say that it would, but the second one, he plainly won because of Vance. So, because everybody was like, yeah, he's a much better choice.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't go by I got to hear it come out of their mouth, you know.
Well, you can't believe it then. Well, all right, we'll jump into that. Pope Leo says he is not afraid of the Trump administration after he called him weak. Well, I don't know if anybody's followed this, but the Pope and the president, they've been tit for tatting each other. The Pope says he's not coming back to America, that we're killing people needlessly, and Trump says he's soft on crime, and you know, it's turning more of a meme war. So,
yeah.
So, the Pope. I mean,
you know what?
Let's be honest here about something though. If you're a religious leader, aside from Israel, standing on the grounds that you're for war, especially nuclear war, I don't think that makes you a religious leader because you're killing people. So I think a religious leader should stand up and say, "Don't kill people." So, I'm sorry, Trump, if that pisses you off, but
this is what I think. I think that the whole entire government, the president, the vice president, even the Pope, everybody just needs to step the hell down and let a kindergarten class take over, because it's got to do better than this.
Well, so, here you go. He was. This is a quote from Trump. He wasn't on any list to be Pope. He was only put there by the church because he was American, and they thought that would be the best way to deal with the president, meaning him. So if I wasn't in the White House, Leo wouldn't be in the Vatican. So there he is. He's taking credit for being Pope. Oh, Jesus Christ. Chris says he is having Vance fail, so the public starts turning on him. The more popular Vance gets, the more people start talking about the 25th. Well, that is very true. There's a lot of those rumors going out there today about the 25th being invoked. And all right. So did you see the picture that they posted? Oh, hold on.
I did. He said it was supposed to represent
the
Red Cross and
he's full of shit.
I don't know what's going on. I'm just here.
He is full of shit. He wanted to be seen as Jesus. You can't look at that. If you had not even studied Christianity and you looked at that picture and said, "Who is that?" You'd go, "Well, that's Jesus." Well, no, that's Trump. So come on. Yeah, I was a doctor and I'm a great healer. No, you're not. So, and he has made a lot of Catholics mad, and that's a very large vote. And then he turned on one that nobody saw coming. Remember Riley Gaines? The one that they got the bill passed about the men in women's sports. Riley Gaines, the athlete.
Oh, okay,
yeah. She was very faithful, and she called him out on this. And he said, "Well, I didn't really. I'm not a big fan of her anyhow." So he said, "Oh well, I'm not a big fan of her." So Riley Gaines comes back and says, "I do nothing for the approval of him." So after he said he wasn't. Oh my
God!
That is funny. He is turning on a little girl. He's turned on the Catholics. Now he's turned on a little girl. What the hell is wrong with Trump? Jesus Christ!
It's all of them, man. They're all swinging their dicks left and right. I'm better. We got like helicopters going on out there. What the hell's going on?
Well, here, if you want to add insult, Iran condemns the insult to the Pope after Trump targets him over calls for peace. Now,
wait,
Let's digest this a little bit. I'm going to read this again. Iran condemns the insult to the Pope after Trump targets him, being the Pope, over the calls for peace. Okay. Iran is condemning the U.S. president and their religion hates Americans, Muslims. Well, they hate anybody that doesn't support Allah. So there's a lot to digest in that one headline right there alone.
So,
go ahead, give it a try, Brenda.
You know what? I'm not even going to boggle my brain on that shit. I'll sit here and go, duh.
Yeah, he condemned the Iranian president Masika Duhani condemned his American counterpart for targeting Pope Leo. What is that? The 14th. So yeah, it's bad when your enemy calls you out, and they don't like you to start with, and then they call you out.
I don't think they even like the popes.
No, I don't think they do. Well, yeah. I don't think you can practice Catholicism in their country. So
I'm so confused.
There's a lot to digest in the headline. Oh God, I think we hate Trump. And then, well, Trump has went a little bit nutso, and now we're separating from Italy because she condemned his criticism and his choices of art. Now he has launched a scathing attack on the Italian Prime Minister Giorgia. I don't know. Meloni. I don't know. Sounds like baloney. But anyhow, she said she was shocked and expected her to be more courageous. So yeah, he lashed out at her because
sounded like baloney. That was stupid. Baloney.
But look at that picture. How do you get that that's a doctor? There's some other things to digest.
The Red Cross.
There's some other things to pick up.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's supposedly healing somebody. Who is he healing?
I don't know.
But
is that Jesus?
There's some theories about that.
Maybe he's healing Jesus.
Right up here,
I don't know.
Do you know what that is?
Yes.
What is that, Brenda?
Those are angels.
Well, no, those are soldiers on either side.
They got wings. The one in the middle. Oh no, it is.
Pay close attention
soldiers.
to that.
Yeah, you're correct.
The soldiers are on either side, but they're in the middle. Yeah, I think that I'm gonna take a little policy sidestep here and say I'm not sure which religion, but that is perceived as the devil in their artwork. So yeah, do your homework on that one, Brenda.
What are you doing?
I want to say, he's healing people. And when was the last time a doctor touched your forehead and you felt the healing energy of the sun come out?
Not a doctor. My ex-husband did that and smacked me in it, and I felt that. So, that was healing.
Go pull that picture up. I know you love the man, and you probably got a little thing there with candles lit for him. But
I think that somebody switched his brain.
No. He said he created it. He posted it. There is no getting out of that one. He said he did it. He admitted
what he said.
And then he said, I was trying to be a doctor. You stupid idiot. He was supposed to be a doctor. Well, he's now deleted it because he was back.
Dr. Don, please report to room 216. Critical.
Yeah. So yeah.
Dr. Don.
And the president got on the Pope, said that he was weak on crime and terrible on foreign policy. So if he wasn't in the White House, Leo wouldn't be in the Vatican. That's.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Go digest that image. There's a lot there. That's a lot. Which religion is it? Is it the Egyptian that they portrayed in their artworks that way? Anyhow, it is just perceived by many in a religion that is the devil. So, and then they went back and that was the first change they did. and then they went back and they took it down. So, but yeah. So yeah, we've talked about this a little bit already.
Hi, Lawrence.
Yeah, welcome, guys and gals. Please make sure to hit that thumbs up button and look up at your bar there on your screen or your iPhone or whatever app you're using, and make sure you're on the Sportcat Show's channel. And if you're not, hop over there, give it a subscribe while you're over there. I need 200 more people, 250. So, Law says it was based on a statue. Yeah. There's a whole lot to digest in the original picture. So, so anyhow, depending on who you believe the naval blockade is holding firm, or they're leaking like a sieve. So,
yeah, who knows? No one's going through, or 4 have made it. One of the 2.
This is how bad it's gotten. Besides for Saudi Arabia press and many other places are, but Saudi Arabia is now telling the U.S. stop the Iran port blockade, just cut it out. And they're our ally. So what they need to do is pick up the phone and call Netanyahu and say, "Can you tell him to stop this shit?"
Yeah.
So, and then he'd be, "Oh, I'll do it. Yeah, do I get a trophy for it?" So yeah.
I'm sorry you're hurting today, Lawrence. I hope you get better.
But there's some chance that over the next couple days, according to President Trump, that there will be more negotiations. So they've apparently had some preliminary phone calls back and forth. Iran knows where we stand on this. We don't want you to have a nuclear bomb that can kill us. That we're kind of against that. That's bad for our health. So we are definitely against that. So thank you.
I don't know. You know what?
Mom Sportcat just brought me a cherry Slurpee from Live.
Oh, how nice.
Not endorsing them, but get one if you can. Cherry Mountain Dew. That's even better. Mm-hmm.
You know, I was just going to say something. You threw off my whole train of thought.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was going to say. With
life is so
everything,
much better with the Slurpee.
With everything that they put in the air and they put in the water and they put in the soil and they put in our food, you would think our immune system is built up, that if, we got hit with a nuke, we'd probably wipe it out because we're so toxic. I mean, geez.
I don't know.
Is it good?
Oh, it's very good. Yeah. Let's see. Well, the price of oil is surprisingly doing well. $91 a barrel. There's also a lot of things going out on the internet talking about who is making the money from this. Every time Trump says something, the price goes up. People sell. Every time Trump says something else, prices go down and people buy. Who's making money? That's the bigger picture.
Not me. That's
no.
Sure.
No. I bet some members of the Trump family are. So
maybe.
Well, we talked about this a minute ago. Dozens of earthquakes have struck Nevada, and the ground is slowly starting to split apart. They had a 5.7 magnitude shock wave, but there's been more than 100 earthquakes there in about the past 24 hours. So, yeah. So, the last one wasn't the largest. The largest was 5.7. So,
yeah,
they're saying that the Earth's crust is gradually being stretched and thinned in Nevada. Now, is this a coincidence with the 14th? The ground opening up? Or the aliens going to come out, Brenda?
Well, I don't know anything about this whole the 14th thing. You were saying something about it. I hadn't heard nothing. Remember, I stayed in bed and was lazy all weekend.
This happened months ago. Losses Marin made $30 million off of the oil right before all the. There you go. It doesn't surprise me. So, the rich get richer and the poor, well, pay for it. So, but yeah, they're saying the Earth is being ripped open in Nevada. So, what do you think, Brenda? Is this because of the aliens?
Or honestly, I think Mother Nature is just pissed off.
Well, Law says the HARP, I'm saying it wrong, can cause earthquakes.
Yeah.
I don't know that, but I don't see why I couldn't. So yeah.
You know, if people would just stop messing, like I said before, with our planet and quit playing God, quit trying to start hurricanes and cause earthquakes and all that stuff, we would be in much better shape.
Nah. No.
Just saying.
Well, today, to answer your question, the 14th, the president said that he wanted all UFO files released, and they kind of sat idle on that. And then Gabbard came and went before Congress, and they met some people, and they sent letters out to the president and to the Pentagon that on the 14th, today, all files were supposed to be declassified. So there you go. Law says it takes less than 60 watts to make an earthquake happen. Interesting. I didn't know that. So I guess it also depends on a lot of other things, like is the soil wet? Is it dry? Is it already cracked? I mean, I'm guessing. I don't know. So, well, there's a Republican and a Democrat congressman that are, well, they're in trouble. In fact,
of course they are.
By the end of the day, they probably won't be elected officials. One of them dropped out for running for governor on the Democratic ticket, which, well, it's not good. But he's not going to be able to silently disappear because, well, there's more things coming out. Multiple women have accused him of sexual misconduct, including a staffer who alleges he raped her twice while she was too intoxicated to consent. 3 additional women have joined with separate misconduct allegations. Before dropping out of the race and resigning from Congress, he insists that the accusations against him are false. He's trying to take the heat off, but probably not going to happen. So he's probably going to get some criminal charge. Now, how do you say you didn't do it when there's video of you and a prostitute in a hotel? How do you say you didn't do it?
That's not me.
But here's the other thing. Apparently, according to some sources, the person that filmed that was underage. Some people have said it was the prostitute's child.
What?
So that is gonna be trouble. That
What?
is gonna be trouble. Yeah, she won't get in
shame
trouble.
on her for taking her kid.
Well, I mean, I'm not standing to judge. I don't know if that's true or not. That's just one of the reports I've read, that it was her child. Well, it was a minor that filmed it, and she was underage.
Where did they get her?
I don't know. Where did he get the
God.
prostitute? I don't know.
Oh my God. 1-800 dial a hoe, probably.
Stalwell and Gonzalez are formally set to resign over sexual misconduct. You probably remember him because he was the one that had the affair and then tortured one of his aides until she committed suicide.
Oh, good God.
Yeah. So he's going to disappear, and now we got this one. Yeah. So Gonzalez was accused of propositioning 2 aides, and one of them later committed suicide by setting herself on fire after the things he'd done to the young woman.
Poor Lawrence said after that story, he's going to go lay back down. Okay, Lawrence.
So there we go. We're gonna have to get. We lost a Democrat and we lost a Republican to sex crimes. So there you go. But don't worry, it's not over. There's 2 more yet to go. Stalwell, the Democrat from California, Gonzalez, the Republican for Texas. Well, they're about to leave, but well, let's not forget Sheila Chairfullis McCormick, Democrat from Florida, and then Corey Mills, a Republican from Florida. They're also under the heat too, and could possibly be expelled.
What?
So,
what is going on? What timeline are we on? I don't like this one.
Apparently, she took money from FEMA up to, I think it was where was it? It's in here somewhere, like 100 million or something. And it basically did deny it. Yeah. Improperly paid disaster funds went to in her campaign. Well, you know, what they're going to get him on sexual misconduct. Why is it that men get in these positions and they're like, come here, baby. Okay, don't come here. I'll have somebody come grab you, baby. What?
They had to have been doing it beforehand. I'm pretty sure I could.
Well, apparently it was his ex-girlfriend, Mills, and apparently he did some bad things, and she ended up getting a restraining order against him. So.
Well, look at that.
Yeah. So 2 more to go before the end of the week. So we'll see. That's 4. Maybe they'll get more. So
all right, everybody, get your kindergartners together. We're going to be putting them in office. We're going to get rid of these people. Kindergartners will not go around committing sex crimes.
Speaker Johnson said that today McCormick should be expelled, and there's going to be some votes on that coming up. So the House Ethics Committee has announced and said that they've proven 25 of the 27 counts of ethics violations on McCormick. So, $5 million from FEMA for personal use.
Man, I wish I had $5 million for personal use laying around.
Yeah. So,
oh my gosh.
So, and Mills is still under the investigation that he violated campaign finance laws, received special favors, and engaged in sexual misconduct and misused congressional resources. Yeah, sending your aides over there to go tackle her, to drug her and bring her to you. That could probably that could probably be bad. I'm just saying. I'm not a lawyer, but that could probably be bad. So I'm not a political scientist, but I'm telling you, that's probably a way to end your political career. It's probably a way to end any career. So. Yeah, that's how you end any career. Yeah. So there you go. Yeah. So, both from Florida. Yay. Good times. Well, Brenda, in case you were wondering, the Pentagon can multitask. Well,
sure they can.
Yeah, they did, because, well, while everybody's focusing on the blockade over there, we found some other boats that we could blow up. So,
a whale.
Yeah, there's a fishing vessel. There's a fishing vessel. There's a fishing vessel no more. So there were some poor fishermen out off the coast, and
that white smoke is just loaded with coke.
They're no fishing anymore. So they're poor guys. So
wherever those boats are, there have got to be the highest doggone fish in the world, man.
Operation Southern Sphere, kinetic strike occurred yesterday. We took out some more fishermen. So another drug runner supposedly that they claim was coming into the U.S. and narco trafficking. Yeah, well, they're not fishing anymore. So they've been knocked out of the water. So
if you want to be a fisherman, please remove the drugs from your boat.
It's a good idea.
Before you take off. God.
Yeah. Make sure to bring plenty of bait, but don't bring any drugs. So.
Yeah. But they like it.
Well, Trump said it again. He's attacking the New York Times, and he calls it treasonous. So now, well, people online are like, what the hell? Stop already with the media.
What the hell?
He's also called media outlets, including CNN, NBC, ABC, New York Times, fake news. So he basically, if you don't say what he wants, you're fake news. So, but he's saying the New York Times, their circulation is way down. He wants to remind you that before he was president, it was way up, but now that he's president, it's way down. And they should be ashamed of what they're doing, and it's treasonous. So stop with the media already. Just let them do their job, whether it's right or wrong. You don't like it, just stop already. Do not try and jump in the middle of this and say you're going to suspend and blah blah blah. All right. Well, we're going to talk about aliens, but first we got to talk about portals. You heard about this, Brenda? This comes to us from Raw Story. Trump even commented on it. A FEMA official made some supernatural claims, said he had been teleported. President Trump responded after a request for comment on the supernatural experiences that were made by a high-ranking FEMA official. Greg Phillips, he's the third ranking official at FEMA, and he has been quietly sidelined following public reports that he claims to have teleported 50 miles to a Waffle House in Georgia.
But of all places to land, a Waffle House.
I mean, that could explain some things. Waffle houses are always open. Maybe it's run by aliens. I don't know. And if you want to get into a good fight or a shooting, go to Waffle House
on a weekend.
Yeah. So, but now I want to back up a little bit here. I don't want to give this guy too much. He's also made some other bizarre supernatural experiences, but I want to go back and well, Trump says, what does teleporting even mean? And he said, was he kidding? I said, no, he was dead serious. He says, I don't know anything about teleporting. It just sounds a little strange. I know nothing about teleporting or him, but I'm going to find out about that right now. So Trump's looking into it.
Well, that's the way Bigfoot gets around.
I mean, here's the thing. I'm going to give this guy a pass. Not that I don't disbelieve him, not that I do believe him. I'm not either way. He claims that he had these experiences while he was being treated for metastatic bone cancer with ivermectin and fenbendazole. And also there were some other drugs involved, not like illegal drugs, but I say, and I have said this because I've worked with cancer patients before, when they're being treated, they have processes in their brain that just are kind of odd. It's called chemo brain. So he claimed that rather than pursuing conventional chemotherapy, that God sat on his bed and he was the one that diagnosed him with the cancer. He sat on the bed. He sat cross-legged with me. I'll never forget it, Phillips said. He said, hey, your cancer's back, but don't worry, I've got this. And then later he teleported to Waffle House. So I'm just going to say that some of the medication that he was receiving to treat the cancer can cause some, I don't want to call them hallucinations, but I've seen chemo brain on cancer patients before. So I'm going to give the guy a pass. I'm not saying it doesn't exist. I'm just saying, hey, I give the guy a pass because of his cancer, and I know what those drugs can do to the brain. So I hope that that's taken into consideration, but they'll probably just fire it. So, I'm going to fire you up here, Brenda.
Hello. We
were talking about Melania, and you and I got into this heated exchange back and forth, which says he wanted to buy a Snow Mountain. We got into this heated exchange about Melania, and I got to thinking about this, and I might want to do a little about face on this. I'm now thinking that she might be falling on the sword for his ass instead of throwing him out with the bathwater. She might be falling on the sword. Now, I'll say this because I've done a lot of reading about this. There's a problem between the two of them. I don't know what it is. Don't care. It's none of my business. But she has missed certain dates, parties, baby showers that she should have been at. There's events and times and places that the first lady should have been with the family, and she was not. And she's been seen here recently, not with Trump a lot. So she might be, because some of the things that are coming out now about her relationship with Epstein, well, they're a little shady. Some sources are now saying that data released by the FBI can link her directly to Epstein and Trump, that she was introduced to Trump by Epstein. So, I don't know. Whatever it is, there's something between the two. I don't know if she's throwing grandpa out to save herself, or I don't know if she's falling on a sword for him. So, but whichever it may be, there's definitely some trouble in the house. So they've been seen out separate doing things, and things they should have been doing together. Well, nobody there. So I don't know. She could be falling on a sword for him, which I'll leave my opinion on that. So
I'm just gonna leave this right here.
Well, I mean, there's something. I don't know what. There's something there. There's a tie between her and Epstein, one way or the other. They've already got that. As they dig deeper, maybe she knows they're going to find more, and she's either saving herself from this, or she's falling on the sword and just fading into the background. I don't know, but she did some bold things that drew attention to herself rather than him, which just is not heard of for first ladies. So it's a violation of protocol and unlike her. So I don't know. We'll see. I still say whatever it is, we'll find out in 50 years and I'll be dead. So, so did you see this video? This was so stupid. They delivered McDonald's DoorDash to the Oval Office. Did you see this?
No.
This was so stupid.
What?
Mm-hmm.
They did a DoorDash to the Oval Office?
Did a DoorDash to the Oval Office. And he decided to have an impromptu press conference during this thing. Now, I want to go out on a limb here and tell you guys and gals, this was on the press calendar. This was set up. First off, if you look at the calendar, this was on there. A couple things that you need to take into consideration. First off, the picture of the Oval Office there is no Marine there. Do you know why there's no Marine there? The Marine is always supposed to be present when the president is in the office working.
Is he eating McDonald's?
He was ordered to leave. So, okay, whatever. I'm okay with that. It's a press thing. And she went to the door, DoorDash grandma, knocked on the door with McDonald's, and Trump answered. No kidding. She brought 2 brown bags of McDonald's. All right, so a little history on her. Well, she ain't from around here. Speaking of DC, she didn't just do some DoorDash and drive through the gates for the president. It doesn't work that way. I'm not sure how she was chosen, but she was chosen, and let me see if it says it here. I want to say she was from Arkansas and flew in for this. And so Trump turned this into a press conference about the one big, beautiful bill, no tax on tips. And then, of course, he had to talk about how great he was. Then he tried to drag her into this. He asked her if she thought men should play in women's sports, to which she promptly replied, "I do not have an opinion on that. I'm here for one thing only, no tax on tips." Grandma was very, I'm here for one thing only. So,
boy.
Grandma, kudos to you. I don't know how you won the lottery and were chosen, but kudos to you. She is a DoorDasher, and supposedly the no tax on tips last year saved her like $12,000. So good for her. Of course, it's unfortunate that a lady of her age is having to work, period. But hell, in the past month, everything's went up 4%. So everybody's having to work 5 jobs. So, but yeah, Trump said, let's do a little news conference while you're here. Yeah, she wasn't really up for that. But the whole thing was set up. And let me go back to the McDonald's. There is an official McDonald's right around the corner from the White House it might as well be a federal agency. I don't want to say it like it is not your typical McDonald's, because a lot of dignitaries order from there and a lot of officials order from there. Obviously, the president orders from there. Of course, nobody knows that these burgers you're making right now are for the president. They don't release that information.
Right.
But that no food for the president is presented to him without the chief White House chef either overseeing or approving, including fast food. A big thing about Obama when he went out and did the tour, was it on a train or it was on a bus? And he would stop at local eateries. The chef was always one step ahead of him with the Secret Service. The chef was in the kitchen. The chef had went and bought the stuff. The chef had made it. They may have used the McDonald's Big Mac recipe, but
Wow.
it was, yeah. So no one, and if you get the chef, nobody knows who the White House chef is. They send out staff and they don't go to the Safeway, Giant, whatever, Kroger's right by you. They go to one distant. Nobody knows them. They buy things from different stores and they bring them all back. They're all, of course, seen by the Secret Service and scanned and whatever. It's a really crazy process. And then after it goes through all this, one person has to eat it before it's delivered to the president. Now, I'm not talking about if he orders a Big Mac, or not if he orders a hamburger from the White House kitchen. I'm not talking like that. I'm talking if he's out doing something, because it caused an uproar during a press thing that Obama did, because for some reason the official person that was supposed to have ate the meal right before him got sick and didn't eat it. So he refused to eat the meal during the event. I don't blame him.
They
I don't
carry
blame
around their own person to make sure their food isn't poisoned.
Mhm.
Here,
They
eat
do.
this.
They
Take a
do.
bite.
Well, something that started with Bush. Whenever the president travels overseas, they take their own border potties. The shit comes back with him. You take a dump in another country, your poop comes back with you.
Ew.
Yeah. There's a lot of things.
That's a little eccentric, isn't it?
No,
I mean, what
no,
if you're-
because they don't want anybody getting their DNA.
Oh, well, yeah, there is a good, yeah.
Yeah,
that's-
they can't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of the jobs that the military does are just crazy. I mean, it's crazy.
Ridiculous.
But I mean, it's all about protecting. But yeah, but you're correct. It's called the Secret Service Steakhouse. Yeah, if you can go there and you can order a Big Mac. It's not going to be like the Big Mac you get on your corner. It's probably going to be real beef. It's going to be
They have
better.
They have their own cows.
Probably. Well, we've talked about on Thanksgiving the process for the turkeys.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean they've started the process now, right now for this Thanksgiving for the president. They've already started it. So it is crazy. I guess it's crazy that we have to live in a world like this. You know,
I know.
There's extraordinary lengths we go to protect our president. So it's not just guys with guns standing around him. So, all right. So when Artemis splashed down, this picture went viral. Did you see that? A little green alien.
Oh, I told you they were going to bring one back.
Yep. It was an inflatable green alien that was in a Navy ship window that everybody thought it was funny.
Oh my gosh. I think it's funny.
Little blow up green man. So that's great. There we go. They brought back, well, they were already here. They were welcoming them back. So all right, country music singer Casey Musgraves. Do you know who she is?
No. I might know.
I don't either. I'm gonna have to look her up. But apparently, she is sharing a story. She shared it on her Instagram, and it's that a UFO followed their flight from Fort Worth to Nashville, and so she said that they were orbs, and it lasted about 45 minutes. They followed her flight. I'm sorry, from Little Rock to her destination. So they were moving like no craft I've ever seen before. They're intermittently coming and going and forming triangle patterns. They would go extremely right and then change colors, then they would go dim. So she spoke to the pilots, who said, "We've seen these lights every single night." That's what her pilots told her. So yeah, that's her account. I don't know anything about her, but apparently she's a very well-known country and western star. So she's not the only celebrity. There's been other celebrities to see it. Miley Cyrus. She claims that she was chased by some sort of UFOs in San Bernardino. She made contact with the alien pilot visually. They locked eyes.
Now, what I got to say here, don't take any offense to, but this is Miley Cyrus. Are we sure she wasn't eating shrooms?
I don't know.
Just asking.
Demi Lovato. I probably pronounced that wrong. She's had alien experiences. So a lot of singers have had some type of alien experience.
Well, maybe they want them to make songs about them.
Well, I mean, one sings Space Cowboy. So,
well, yeah.
So, yeah. Well, the origins of where it all began, Roswell, where the earthquakes are, 1947. So, but before that, even there was drawings of Scandinavians reporting missile-like objects. They didn't call them missiles. They didn't know what a missile was back then. To present day, objects in the sky have been seen by everything from pilots to country and western stars, everyone. So President Trump says, based on the interest, he's going to tell the Secretary of War and all other agencies to release the alien files.
2 minutes.
Yep. If you get a chance, go over to Charisma. Great in-depth article. This says that, yes, they are going to have things coming out, and that you need to have your eyes open because you're going to be forced to adopt an explanation. So, and it's going to talk about how the world is going to be shattered because even Jesus will be redefined to fit the narrative. So, I don't know, but we're supposed to know, according to Hegseth, they have till midnight tonight to release it all on alien.gov. So, I'm sure the next couple days, if they actually do release anything, well, Brenda and I will be here talking about it. So, personally, I think we'd be foolish to think there's nothing out there. You know?
We may not be able to be here tomorrow, Glenn.
Okay, well, if we're not, we'll post a thing and let everybody know. So
yeah,
we'll let everybody know. If not, tomorrow, Wednesday, I do have a show at 9 p.m. where I got 2 authors lined up. Great authors. So there you go. One's goblins, vampires, UFOs. Yeah, typical thing. In case we're not here, everybody have a great day. Remember, please come over, even if you're listening overnight and on Dare Talk Radio, to the Sportcat shows and hit the subscribe button. Find a video, drop a comment, hit the thumbs up. Everybody have a great day. We will see everyone soon. Thanks to Denise, Chris, Butch, everybody that was in the chat. I probably forgot a bunch of people, but thank you for participating in our show.
Bye, everyone.
We'll talk to you soon.
Laughter and light, no prepping for doom. We dance in the fray. Sportcat keeps us laughing through the end of the day. Hey. NASA aborts, politics explode. The daily quiz keeps us in code. Sasquatch, aliens, sports and lore. Every show's an adventure, never a bore. Waves to Brenda's grin and Sportcat. end of the day.